Is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the summer slide! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's going to go a long way. And the counter is on. Always goal side. Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Conte. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was alert to it. And here's Kane. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard. Now it's Kante. Lewandowski. Hearts are looking to break at pace. Taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Haaland. Pass is just off target. Bastoni plays it all the way forward. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Haaland. Defending was strong and firm. Pull it. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Referee has just said play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Not the most accurate pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. Zabani. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Conte. Now Costa Curta. Zabani calmly anticipates. Played into space.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Kane. Lewandowski. Pullet is the team's great visionary. Looking to play him in. Szoboszlai. Guendouzi. And here's Haaland. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Quality ball. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that is a good ball to... He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now that's well seen too. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Manchester United firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again. Oh, that's delightful. Conte. And here's Marlon. Brilliantly cut out. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Hullet. It's run loose here. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Torres made a good run there. Torres! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pinches it off him. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Lewandowski.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
This is a promising build-up. Great vision. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, cracking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Hullet. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. It's Gerrard! That's gone for a throw-in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Look at the space here. Marlen. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Oh no, this does not look good. And that's another good win of the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, great leap! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And that is out of play. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Tries to pass it through. And that has not gone well. Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. Pullet has created one goal already. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Shevchenko. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Howson spots it and intercepts. Guendouzi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice physical challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time and time. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick reminder
Shevchenko
today
claiming
to
the Man
please
of the
stay
Match
cool
award,
without being
and there is
located
very
by the
little room
entrance
for
gates.
argument.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Brazil.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Norgard, and it's Count, Lampard, and this is Mohamed Salah. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chips it through. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Serginho. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that was... Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Raul is fouled. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Norgard, and it's Salah. Neither of... takes the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Salah. Knocks it into space.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's delightful. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a good run down the left. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard running with the ball. Now it's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Neymar aims beyond the defence. Serginho gets over and intercepts.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rodri. Gerrard. Mbappe. Torres has it in a wide position. He has found the way through. And the ball is out of play.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
McAllister.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Serginho. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a shot at goal! And no mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without repeat. It's Salah! Pull it. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah might just make this. Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away?
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Howson cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Oh, well measured. And that has put paid to that. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Played out towards the right wing. Across. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
67 minutes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Brazil find a position of real strength now. Mbappe! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And a chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Roll receives it in a wide position. Look at the space here. And how did he not make it four?
Substitution for Manchester United.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That has not gone well. Gerrard could move up a gear here. Now it's Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Couch! Oh, that's a waste.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Lampard. Serginho wins the duel this time. Just 5 minutes left. And he's had it nicked away. Howson. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. And he shoots!
Oh, the ball's run.
Oh, he's been caught napping. McAllister. He's had a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 27.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Shevchenko. Vardiol. And it's Shevchenko. And that is that. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both. He's had a shot! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Little pass back. And this is Berbat. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bastoni cuts it out. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. João Neves. Berbatov. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Hullet. And it's been played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Dembele.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah. Oh, he's all takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's there! And there is your opener! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect.
Real chance! Dispatched clinically. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yamal. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And Berbatov! Oh, it's gone in! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool have their lead. He's not got that quite right. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gullit has the space to scheme.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. João Cancelo. Yamal. Szoboszlai. Rudiger. Great vision. Gullit. Gullit! Goal! Manchester United! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Oh, he did so well.
And Berbatov! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And it's Gerrard. Tries to play it through. And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. Donatoni touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Great defending, strong and
2
determined.
minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Bastoni getting this one clear. Gullit. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through here. And this is Shevchenko. Great chance! And that would have... And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Berbatov! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. McAllister going vertical. And here's Berbatov. Neymar, given the lift of his goal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And again! Oh, no joy this time. Szoboszlai. And it's Berbatov. Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
João Neves. And it's Dembele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. McAllister. Now it's Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Szoboszlai. And Yamal. Donatoni. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Shevchenko. Serginho's cross. João Neves. Donatoni. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Berbatov. Serginho gets across to intercept that. João Cancelo. Very nicely done. Takes aim and... Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Played into space out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, important interception. Yamal. Oh, it's Dembele.